ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the video so I can sub back to you. Deuce. Ain't no secret. It's Eddie Kane Jr. Welcome back. You know where you at. It's EKJonsports. And right now, interesting story in college football is the situation going on with the Iowa Hawkeyes right now. They're coming off one of the worst offensive performances in their school history. Like they were like right by the bottom in scoring offense and scoring period in the country last year. So they put some stipulations in the offensive coordinator Brian Ferentz's contract. He took a pay cut, as you see, took a pay cut from $900,000 annually to $850,000 for the 2023 season. And to keep his rolling deal now requires the team to average at least 25 points per game this fall and win at least 7 games. Failure to meet those objectives means that his contract will end on June 30th, 2024. Now, the thing is, his agent, Brian Ferentz, is a good agent because he's able to get all phases that score go towards his 25 points. If Iowa really wanted to, improve their offense, they would just keep it strictly for the offensive point scores. Now, if the defense gets a fumble recovery at the 5 or something, or at the 10, or an interception at the 10, and the offense scores, that's good for the offense. But if the defense does a pick 6, that wouldn't go towards his points per game. Punt returns, kickoff returns, that would not go towards his points per game, because I want him to average at least 25 offensive points per game. But I digress. Got a great deal. So all phases count towards his 25 points. Now, he's actually in the red starting off the season because he scored 24 points. Now, last week, Cade McNamara made his first start in the black and yellow, you know what I'm saying? So he's out there. The first 2 drives of the game in the Iowa touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? It's looking like, hey, everything's clicking, let's go, you know what I'm saying? But they only scored 10 points the rest of the game, you know what I'm saying? So he's still, even with that good start, the first 2 opening drive touchdowns, they only scored 10 points the rest of the way. He's still in the red as far as his 25 points. He's already 1 in the red. So it's interesting. They got there's a tracker, you know what I'm saying, keeping track of his yardage for the season. So it's very interesting. And we're going to monitor that. We're going to monitor the offense for the Iowa Hawkeyes. And I'm going to tell you what, if Iowa can get some consistent offense, they're going to make some noise in the West, because Iowa always known for defense. He puts together defense regardless. And the one thing I can say, Iowa been good for corners. They've been good for corners, and they've been good for linebackers too. Last of which, Jack Campbell just got drafted by my Lions. Go Lions. They buy the ball tomorrow against KC. Let's see what they're going to do. But it's going to be interesting watching, seeing if Iowa can score more points this year to help their defense. And also, if Brian Ferentz will meet the stipulations of his contract and Iowa at least score 25 points per game and win at least 7 games. So all I got to say is if they get some scoring, they're going to be ending in the West. That's all they need. They always have defense. They just need some scoring. So we'll see what's going to happen. Hey, y'all, you should do Eddie Kane Jr. This is EKJonsports. If you're not a Renegade, hit that sub button. Welcome to the Renegades. Dude.